I got 10 years to fill a stadium, but only 2 minutes to fill your cranium. Humble the poet, signing in. Maybe I should make the whole video of me just combing my beard, like, while I talk. Like, would that be more therapeutic? And just like by the end, you see how nice my beard gets? We're in Kansas City, not to be mistaken for Kansas, which apparently is different. You know what else is weird? If you put the letters AR beside Kansas, you get Arkansas. I love to learn. I mean, it's essential to my existence. I need to learn new shit every single day. If I'm not learning, I feel like I'm wasting my life. I need to experience new things and stay stimulated. And the beauty of that is there's something and someone to learn from everywhere you look. One thing I also realize about learning though is that you don't learn much when you're happy or successful. Instead, the most intense learning comes from when you're unhappy or you're failing. And that begs the question, why do we so often try to avoid failure and unhappiness? Emotions are tricky things, they're hard to understand, but they're all important and they serve a purpose, even if you don't realize that purpose immediately, or even ever. We need to feel sad, we need to feel angry, we need to feel jealousy, fear, loneliness, we need to feel anxiety, pride, frustration, confusion, embarrassment. All these emotions are a part of us, so let's feel them. It feels like folks are often trying to fight certain emotions because they just don't want to feel them, because they might feel unpleasant. But a lot comes from these unpleasant feelings. If it wasn't for depressed feelings, a girl named Kanwer Singh would have never jumped in front of the camera and started acting like a crazy girl. And the world would have never had Superwoman. And then I wouldn't have this funky Superwoman tour shirt. Ooh. We may be doing more damage to ourselves when we try to avoid our feelings. Instead, let's simply let them take their course. Let them in, let them make a mess, let them leave, and let's clean up. Avoiding something is rarely the solution, unless we're talking about clowns. Creepy ass clowns. Also, we don't need other people's permission or approval to feel things. If you're sad, you don't have to tweet about it. OMG, I am so upset. God damn it, nobody's liking my post. Delete. OMG, I hate Mondays. Wow, a lot of people retweeted that. I should hate Mondays more often. And I get it. You throw these feelings out there on social media and you want to see if they bounce back. You just want to make sure you're not the only one feeling them. You want to make sure you're not alone. Trust me, you're not. We all have emotions. This is what makes us human. Some of us like to talk about them. Some of us don't like to talk about them. Some of us like to tweet them. Some of us don't. Others write it in a book. Oh, hi, shameless plug. But never think you're alone in feeling the things that you feel. And I'm here to remind you that it's okay to feel them. And let's not immediately jump on our phones or in front of our computers or go in places to distract ourselves so we don't have to feel these things. That's going to only be a temporary solution. Let's just feel them. Our emotions are part of us. They're kind of like our children. And we have to love them all, even if we have favorites, which we often do. But we should still let them all in if they come knock. Because not only are they a part of us, they're all related to each other. And each serves a purpose to help us learn more about ourselves and the world around us. We can't be happy all the time. And the only time you ever hear about eternal happiness is in the fairy tales and religion. If we never experience sadness, anger, hurt, discomfort, will we even know what happiness is? We need hot to understand cold. We need up to understand down. And I get it. Religion, media, the movies, they all promise us that we can be happy all the time and live happily ever after. But they're lying. And I also want to blame Disney movies. But even they got their act together. I just watched that Disney movie Inside Out and they did such a brilliant job simplifying and explaining the emotions that we go through, how they're related to each other, and how they shape us as people. And no, Disney is not paying me to say that. They should. Or at least buy me popcorn. Or give me a free trip to Disneyland. Or give me a part in the new Star Wars movie. What were we talking about? Some emotions are wonderful and beautiful, other ones are ugly and unpleasant. Just like our kids. And just like our kids, we have to love all of them. The beautiful ones, the goofy looking ones, the smelly ones, the unpleasant ones, they all matter. Thanks for watching. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I really appreciate the time you took to watch this video. If you like the things I say and the way I think, check out my book, Unlearn. Get yourself a copy at unlearn101.com or Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Or if you're too lazy to read, you can get a copy of the audiobook, which has me reading it to you in my sexy, mumbly voice. Really appreciate the time you took to watch this video. Please share it with somebody that you care about, someone that's going through something with their emotions, or someone that you don't care about, and let them know what they need to do to improve themselves. You guys are so cute. I feel so embarrassed. I don't even know how to pay attention to the kind of energy that we put into ourselves and the type of energy that we put out there. If we talk a bunch of negative shit, then don't be surprised if life feels negative. Every thought we have, every word we speak is like a brushstroke towards the life that we're painting for ourselves. So what type of picture are you painting?